Alright, so we're back with a bit of Dome Keeper. Last run I made a pretty small mistake. It wasn't really my greed that was the problem. The problem was I didn't bring back the triangles manually. I thought the teleporter had brought them back, but I did not have any triangles, and then I died a premature death. I am going to start with the probe now, and I'm going to show pretty much how to use it very effectively. I think a lot of people might not appreciate just how good it is to pretty much spam it. So the idea is we're going to come down here and we're just going to pop our probe. See what happens? Okay. So now we know where a lot of stuff is already. Obviously early on it's going to be good because there's a lot of stuff close, but what a lot of people might not do is come back often to recharge because they might think the trips aren't worth it. But I personally think that just the probe alone is enough to win a run. It's more than enough for economy. Of course, other options might be better, like a teleporter, or I mean, even Trilbert can be pretty good if used correctly, but I think the probe, if used correctly, can also just win the run by itself too. And I haven't used it again, but that's because there were so many resources given, like shown to us by the Force probe, that it didn't really matter yet. Now, what we're gonna want for our probe upgrades, we want, obviously improved probe is just necessary to get anything else. We want long range probe. This is gonna allow us to see many tiles, and we're gonna want the memory probe. I don't think the auto recharge is even necessary personally. Because what we want to do is essentially we're going to upgrade our probe and we're going to upgrade ourselves, and we're going to upgrade a lot of our speed so we can get around a lot, and not focus as much on drill strength, because if we know where to mine, we need to mine less, which means speed's going to be more important to make trips back and forth. Just a quick speed wave and then get back out here while we still can, and do a quick little probe, see if we get anything, and we get a few things. Water right away. And get on the laser. And this is why we need memory, because it would show us that there were resources down here, and if you end up forgetting that, it's really nice to have. And when you have long-range probe, it's going to be very useful. And the reason it's going to be useful then is because the long-range probe is so long-range that it's going to discover things off your screen. And so if you don't see it when it's discovered, it's going to be useless. Going ahead and upgrading this and this is going to be perfectly fine. Now we have 2 probe charges. The long range probe will revert it back to 1, but it's more useful. So I didn't find anything, which means I can come over here and use it. See if it finds anything, and it does. And we have memory now, so it's just gonna stay there. Actually, how much do I have? I have 3, okay. I would like carrying capacity, probably. Actually, probably drill strength is still good to get early on. Like 1 level of drill strength at least. Eventually we'll get the 2nd level. The 3rd level will probably delay quite a bit, and focus a little bit more on the speed and the carrying. We're already got the memory, so we can already see exactly where these are. Yes, we're definitely gonna need this drill strength. And more water. We're getting lots of water, so that's gonna make the probe upgrade quick. But we're gonna need some iron too, otherwise we're not gonna be able to upgrade anything. Alright, now it's a little softer. There we go. Get a little bit of iron. While we're here, we might as well do a quick probe. And there's stuff down there. Perfect. And even pop a quick probe over here. I don't think it's gonna find anything, but just do that. Get the drill strength. Pop the probe. And just mine a little bit of the area, or grab these circles is fine. We're gonna grab the circles, come back, get on our laser again. It's kind of annoying when you start to rotate the laser across and then something spawns on the side you were on. But not much you can do. This is kind of the downfall of the laser. It is quite slow. It's pretty weak. We'll probably go for like a sword dome in a little bit, but I just want to do kind of the default settings at first, in case other people haven't really played this game that much, or they're still new and haven't unlocked things. Right, you can see the 4 is already dragging us down so much, then pretty good indication that we're gonna need some carry strength. Everything else, we're doing fine. We're doing perfectly fine right now. Now our tunnels are gonna look nasty because the probe is just that good that there's no need to there's no need to like make organized tunnels if you just know where the resources are. We'll eventually want to like do a little bit more. Can I get speed yet? No, we're at 7, of course. I'm gonna just mine this area. We don't have time to get any more resources. So the probe isn't gonna find us gadgets though, so for that reason it's still nice to mine out things even if there's no resources there, but to be honest, we don't really need other gadgets. The probe alone is enough to get us our victory. So with that being the case, there's just no reason to worry about missing some gadgets here and there. And eventually we'll find them, but we don't need to make it a priority, essentially. Grab all of these. We should be able to get some kind of a speed or carrying. I think we want carrying more than speed right now. And then we're gonna want speed. We definitely want both of them, but I think carrying is gonna be a little bit better. Just simply because I have a plan of where to go for resources. The further down colors are also going to be harder to mine, even if they're the same texture. Okay, let me get over here a bit. Use the probe. Yes, so this is our next path. Down here. I just want a little bit of iron. I don't want to be too greedy because we need to get back to base, but just a little bit. We're doing good so far. How many triangles do I have? We're at 2 triangles, which means I'm gonna get my health upgrade so that I can get hardening 1. And then we're gonna fight. What do we got? We got the small guys. Let me try to get some of these. Winning a few wins, not that big of a deal. I wish I could have killed this guy perhaps, but It's not gonna be the end of the world. Just keep the probe going, keep the probe going. We know exactly where we're going because we had resources down here. So we're just gonna mine these and we're gonna pop another probe here in a second. Just pop a probe here. And now we have even more things to mine. We might not want to mine that way though because it's getting a little hard. Probably go a little bit more to the left and see if we can find something over there. Now we should be able to get a speed upgrade. Again, we're going a little greedy, but we're in a good position to do that, I feel. Pop a probe over here. We're gonna get our gadget too. Ooh, 3 triangles. Okay. That's gonna be useful. We're gonna want to save these to get the next level of hardening though. I'm going to clear out some area a little bit. I'm going to get the condenser because Drillbert's not really necessary when we have probe, and condenser will just give us a nice steady stream of water. It's okay. It's not the best, but we don't even need to upgrade it, and it'll be just it'll just be pure profit of water. If you upgrade it, it's a bit of a balancing act to make sure that you actually have a long enough run that can make use of upgrading it. Otherwise, you're spending more water than it's making you, and then what's the point of that? Other option is getting the auto overcharge if we have a lot of resources later, and that will overcharge our shield automatically, which overcharging it just makes it stronger for a little bit, which manually doing it costs water, but if you do it automatically, then it doesn't cost you anything. I forgot to grab probe, but I did have resources like planned out to grab here anyway. And it's getting quite hard again, but that's not that big of a deal because we fly so fast. And because we know where all the resources are. I'm gonna upgrade our, or not upgrade, I'm gonna grab our probe, check our upgrades. We can get drill strength, or we can get nothing, right? We can, I think I'm still safe. We have 3 triangles. I would like to save them for this, but if I need to get something else, we can. I would really like speed 3 personally. I think that would be very useful. I come down here, for instance, and pop a probe. And we've got quite a lot of resources over here. And because we still have all these kind of softer areas over here, it does make sense to not worry about our drill strength yet. I want speed. And we have 5 left over, so not much we can do with that. We do have triangles if we are in a desperate situation. This is very lucky they're all here. Well, I wasn't lucky that that guy got in front and caused me to not kill the other guy. So we're gonna take a little bit of damage from his projectiles, but it's not that big of a deal because we're gonna kill all of these. We don't need to do another probe because we still have a charge here. I'm going to very soon go for the probe upgrades. Perfect. Now we have triangles too, which is going to allow us to get the second level of hardening, which is going to be very useful. And I feel like I can continue to be a little greedy on defense outside of that because of that. Go ahead and get the hardening and get long range probe is what I want. And essentially this is all we're going to get. I don't think auto recharge is all that useful, personally. I mean, it takes half of the cycle, which I guess if you're really deep, it can be useful, but or if you have things accompanying the probe, right? So if you're doing like probe and teleporter, maybe it's okay. But well, actually, if you have a teleporter, you just go back. So I don't know, probe and blast mining. What would be the combo that would make that very good? I'm not entirely sure. Now the question is save or go for one of these. Well, the answer for now is to save because we're not fighting yet. So it's not too big of a deal. Go ahead and use this, and that's going to be very long range. Water. Okay. And essentially the way I like to do this is we're going to go back up immediately. A lot of people, I'll notice, well, I say a lot of people, but I haven't really watched that much content of this, but I don't see the point of not going back and recharging the probe often and getting a lot of uses out of it. There's no point to, like, once you have the probe, there's no point to mine just, like, to mine. Right? Like, you either use the probe or you don't. There's not really an in-between that makes much sense. Okay, this is going to be a problem. So, what I'm going to do is this. Because these snakes are very unfortunate. I can't even get those boulders killed. They do so much damage, it's quite a problem. My laser's simply not fast enough to kill it, so we're gonna take tons of damage here, and it's gonna be very unfortunate. Luckily, after this wave, it shouldn't be a problem, but we might die on this wave. Can I track this? Yes. Okay, we did not die. We are saved for now, but we need to get going, basically. We need to find stuff soon. Pop the probe. You see all kinds of resources are around. The water is not very useful. All of this is very hard materials. I am a little bit worried. I've maybe been slightly too greedy once again. Well, I was hoping to find some softer spots to mine, but that didn't really happen. Hopefully this is a triangle. I don't want it to be water. I need it to be a triangle. And it needs to be fast. Ugh. Very hard material. Very hard material. Come on. Triangle, please. It's water. That might be a problem. That's very dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the hardening. Maybe that was too much. I have so much water and like nothing else, which is a really big problem. I have gotten very unlucky with that. Yeah, so we're just going snakes again. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't really have a good defense against it. There's nothing I can do. No matter what I do here, I'm gonna die to the projectiles. Okay, I'm just gonna run it back. We're just gonna keep going. Just keep going, not even start a new episode or anything. Just gonna go again. Just gonna go again. Hopefully we can do a little bit better job this time of kind of showing off the probe, because that wasn't a particularly useful one. That's annoying. I really found nothing? Oh, okay, I found some stuff down there. There's a couple of spots over here. Okay, immediately I'm like, I need drill strength. Drill strength right now. Hold me up. And we saw some resources down this way. Yes. Now probe me up again. To the right and to the down left. Another probe. We don't have a lot of time, but we do have a little time. So I would like at least another resource. Yeah, that's it? Okay, go down left a little. Okay, that's a little greedy, but we're fine early on. Give me a probe. Nothing, huh? Four, we're going to get carrying. Okay. And we had some resources down left. We're gonna probe. Down left again. Now with these four, we're gonna get speed. Speed, and we're gonna get probe. Was there anything over here? Okay, down left. I might have already seen that before, but I probably forgot. Lots of triangles, very nice. Now, that costs 2 water, so instead I'm going to get the timer and the health and the hardening. Let me recharge my probe while it's still here. Hit a couple of rocks and come back up. Okay, to the right. Alright. Now, we had stuff down and left, and we also had this gadget. So we're gonna do both of these real quick. Water, perfect, we need water. And then I'm gonna probe down there. Nothing. Alright, so we're gonna probe to the right instead. Give me the lift. Teleporter might be better, but I really want to focus on using the teleporter as my primary econ and just kind of show how to approach that. As long as I don't get as like super unlucky as last time with basically never getting what I needed, we'll be fine. And we're not really going to use the lift so much for the actual lifting of resources, more so we're going to use it for the speed upgrades that it gives, but we're not going to focus too hard on that either. Alright, first thing is... No, not lift. Upgrade the probe and give me probe memory. And just get going. These guys are fast, but they die quite quickly. Kill this guy. Hopefully... And this guy, okay. Now, with the memory, that's gonna be really nice. We're simply gonna go this way, hit a probe, go down here, hit another probe. Perfect. Alright, so with all of these resources, I'm going to drop a few off here. And then grab the rest. This isn't, you know, we're not gonna worry too much about using the lift on this capacity, but it still has that use, so we might as well use it when it is useful. So we have no water. I think probably speed. Normally I'd go carry strength, but the speed seems really good simply because we do have the lift as an option. It's not the best option, but it is an option. I'm just gonna dig down with the lift a little bit and pop a probe. And then get out. Hopefully we can grab this guy. And this. And then this guy will get on the way back. We still have one probe charge, so let's just go ahead and get out. Alright, straight down is tons of resources. Perfect. Don't even have to move them anywhere. They'll just go up the lift. And now we have more resources. I think I didn't prioritize drill strength quite as much as I thought as I should have. I think I really can't be so lax about not getting drill strength until we get the second level at least, and then from there we can be a little bit more lenient on that. Going to grab resources. Actually, that's fine, just grab them all. Grab resources, grab probe, and then probe over here. Nothing. Probe over here. And it got something. Now a tin will get this, and then we'll evaluate if we need defenses from here. The little guys. Alright. We're still doing pretty good defensively. Like, the waves haven't been too difficult. Nothing's been quite as bad. This run has been a little bit better than the last two as far as like how brutal the waves have been. I want this. I know there's resources to the left, but I want to just make use of the probe a bit first. Yes, so now we're really seeing the power of the probe. We have tons of resources. Even water. Alright, just start dragging these over. With all these resources, we might want to start getting even lift upgrades, but let's hold back for a little bit. Let's just be a little reasonable. The lift isn't deep enough to really need upgrades for it yet. I'm just gonna go up now. And these might take a few rounds to really make their way up, but we're doing fine. We only have 5, so we can't really do anything, unfortunately. I would like to kind of focus on defenses for a little bit, because we're at a state where we found a lot of resources, which is going to make me want to focus on defenses for a little bit, since we are looking really healthy in our economy. Don't worry too much about this. We're essentially what we're gonna want in the next few upgrades is going to be a max health upgrade and the first levels of the laser upgrade. Just throw those up there. Continue on this. This will take forever for these to go up there simply because we just don't have many orbs and they're very slow and they only grab 3 resources. Like, there's no upgrades to the lift. But this is nice. We already have a big patch over here. We can... I double tapped that. That's my mistake. That's fine. We're gonna want to come up here in a bit anyway, and then we can recharge if we need. Got tons of stuff in the lift. Tons of stuff. A little too much. And we'll take a few up. Drop a couple. Alright, first thing, max HP. Power. I'd like the move speed as well, but I think power is a little more important. We are short 1 square, but that's okay. The reason I find the power to be a little more important is because it at least shortens the time in between needing to take a trip to the other side of the thing. That's a little unfortunate getting hit by that one. I want to... This is annoying. I think I can do this and hit the boulder. Yes, I was correct. Hopefully we kill this quickly. Oh, that was good. I can actually do this and this together. And I think that's fine. And then we're going to keep on with the defense upgrades for a little bit. All of this will mostly get taken care of. Wasn't really anything over here. Go down a little bit and probe. These are all very soft materials. Good. I think I might have prioritized kind of like long probe stuff a little too much before. We have tons of water. Great, so we're simply gonna come over here, dig a bit this way, and try to probe over here. Yes, good. And keeping my eye on the timer over there. We're gonna have to come up really soon. Don't get too greedy. We're just gonna grab these and be on our way. There's no reason to get greedy when we have so many resources already on the lift that aren't able to make it up. I'm going to want this upgrade and this upgrade. Really go heavy on the defenses now because we have so many resources that we're still waiting on, so our economy is not an issue. Grab this, kill the boulder. That's unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on. Kill this boulder. Good, 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 good. Now we're really starting to be comfortable in our waves again. And then another upgrade will future-proof us quite a bit there. Alright, back to these resources over here. We're also going to pop another probe. Nothing. Okay. It's very important still that if you get nothing, it's not actually horrible, because now we know not to mine over there, so we're gonna mine over here for a second. And pop a probe. Maybe we'll find something. And we did. We're gonna want drill strength very soon, so another level of the laser, and then probably drill strength next, because some of this is getting a little annoying the deeper we get. Yeah, these are quite a few hits to get anything done here. Again, luckily it's not a big deal because we're not like rushing to get these resources when we have so many already on the lift again. Also, an upgrade to the lift character speed would be really nice. Just so I can fly up a little faster on this and be a little greedier. Right, so we need quite a few resources to get anything done. Maybe I should try to spin some water. I think Keeper Lift is very useful, and then just leave it at that. I could try for like overcharge stuff, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't really like overcharge that much without a condenser if I still have other things to upgrade. It feels like a bit of a waste to be using water in that capacity when I still have water upgrades. And these are still just kind of slowly making its way up there, so it's not too big of a deal. Well, it's a bit softer over here. That's a good sign. Good sign. Grab a few more, drop a few of these just so we can make a quicker trip. And we're gonna want to look for some more probing. Go ahead and get here. And over here. Break some of the soft stuff over this way, and then look for a probe. Well, didn't even have to probe. I'm gonna probe anyway a little bit over here. Yes, I was gonna find all this anyway, but you're not wrong. And then if I mine this way, I don't have to make as long of a trip, because I can just put the lift down here. I need to get up here. This is why I got the character speed for the lift. It's a little slow. I wanted this upgraded laser, and that's what I'm going to get, and now I am going to feel a lot better. Yeah, so we're pretty much good defensively for quite a bit now. Even another character speed might be nice, but yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what to prioritize now. Everything is good, basically, because we're not particularly lacking in any capacity. I think maybe a long probe is what we're looking for, most likely, as the best option. Let's do a little bit of the softer areas over here. Get it down just a couple more, and then do a probe. See if we get anything. Yes, we do. Yeah, so drill speed, Long probe, probably drill speed. We're not really lacking in finding things with our probe right now. That doesn't seem to be the biggest priority. The biggest thing so far seems to just be how long it's taking to break these rocks. Drop a couple of these and then just try to fly up. Yeah, so the lift's not great for the resources, but that was never the goal anyway of the lift. Not for this run. Not for this run. Probe we said we don't need, and I think we just hold off for the drill speed. I think we're fine. Ugh, that's annoying. This is a little scary. Let's get over here. I stopped most of them. Just some quick little heals. It's gonna be fine. And I think we are in a much more advantageous position in this run than we were before. Okay, yes. No, we were going to go for drill strength very soon. Essentially, we're going to get these, we're going to go up and get drill strength. And we pop a probe down here. There are a ton of resources. Honestly, just come up with this. If we can drag some with us along the way, that'd be cool, but if not, that's also fine. We got a couple here that we're not even holding, which is good. Well, one of them went away. Well, both of them went away. But anyway, we're looking for this. We're probably looking for this, and again, long probe isn't as necessary. Carrying capacity is pretty important. I just want to get a little bit more. This is a little risky, but let me just grab these, essentially, is the idea. That one can break, that's fine, I don't care. I'll grab this one instead. I'll get there, don't worry. I'm fine. Oh, I got a boulder because of my greed. Okay, everything's fine. This is all fine. Kill them, kill them. Okay, these guys are annoying. Let me grab all of this. I'll grab this. Then even just one of these for a little bit of defense, just for a little bit of peace of mind is fine. I think we're really doing fine. We're gonna want some just straight up speed next, and I want to mine down here, but I also want to start mining towards the right area a little bit more. That's a little closer to the base. But we do know there are resources here, so it's not a horrible idea to just go ahead and at least just mine them and put them on the lift so they can eventually get to the base. Probably like, you know, forever from now, but it's better than trying to like constantly take trips up. Yeah, And I'm going to just quickly recharge my probe and go to the right over here. Is my goal. I haven't touched it too much in a while. Right, so now I know where I'm going next round. Recharge my probe, get on here, and just kill them. We're fine still. I think a max HP upgrade is probably what we want next. So save up for the 14. And we can easily make that happen pretty much just with the resources we have on the lift here. So just get up here. And then come back down. I would like speed, but gotta keep our priorities in check. Alright, what do we got down here? Hopefully it's iron, but probably not. Or triangle. Triangle's good too, yes. 3 triangles, that's even better than expected. We can zip up here. I would still prefer max HP upgrade, but if we can't afford it, then, you know, a single triangle is fine. We can afford it, perfect. And now triangle usage is the max benefit because we have the maximum HP we can have. Go ahead and recharge this, might as well. Whack a few rocks, make it a little less narrow, a little wider. And now we are in a very good position. We have 1 upgrade to our shields, we have 2 upgrades to our laser speed and damage, and we have 2 max HP upgrades, we have the hardening 2. So we're looking very comfortable in terms of our defenses for quite a while now. I think going to the left a little bit for the sake of our probe is good too. We're going to want to get long probe very soon, perhaps speed as well. Just hit a few and then probe. Oh. Water. Just come down here a bit and then probe. Oh, we found that. That's nice. Maybe we'll find even more. Not really. Okay. Now just come this way. Get to the lift and we can just deposit these on the lift. The lift isn't the best economically, but I really don't think that's a big deal. Alright, one more trip here and then we can go back up and try to get some more probe going. We're about to have to start a wave too, but just a few drop. Pretty much have 1 trip here, so let's try to get as many as we can here. Let's see, what do we have now? How is our resources? Speed, carrying capacity, long probe. I think first thing is going to be speed. I think speed is our first goal, and then we're going to look at carrying, or not carrying capacity, the long probe. Oh, I killed that squid before it got there, that's good. Get this holder again. Okay, the folder's more important. I don't think I got it anyway. That's annoying. I don't think I played that particularly well, but that's mostly because I'm not very used to the laser dome, to be honest. I'm quite a bit more used to the sword dome because it's just better. And so laser dome is a little harder to use, and it makes it worse because I don't use it very often, so I'm not used to it. Just come down here a bit, pop a probe. We got a one-way teleporter. It's not bad. We can place it down here, pop another probe. This is a lot of resources. Just go this way. Try to get ourselves to the lift. Might as well break these as well. Get them out of the way. It might be worth it to upgrade the lift, but I'm not really sure. I think even just carrying capacity would be like a better option. I'm once again at a part where I'm like, maybe long probe doesn't matter yet because I have all these resources. Look how much I can carry up. If I had more carrying capacity, I could get so much of this up here. And so maybe that's not what we're looking for yet. Go ahead and grab these as well. Well, since I don't have enough, I might as well long probe then. I don't care about that recharge. I don't think it's very good. The reason I don't think it's very good is because I personally think just having more speed and having very high lift speed will allow me to make more trips. Well, let me use the teleporter, which I think is better than... Perfect. I think it's better than spending the resources to get auto recharge, especially if I want to make a lot of trips anyway. I mean, if I also upgraded the lift, it would make sense to get auto recharge because then I would never want to go up. Or if I had a teleporter, which I had that option, but again, like, I pretty much wanted to make the point of using probe as my primary econ gadget. I'm not sure how important it is to have like multiple primary econs, or like multiple econs at all. Like, I have lift, but like it's not really being used as econ, it's being used as travel, which I guess is part of econ, but it's not like the primary source of it. But I could continue to use it, for instance. I should just go up, actually. I kind of want... Okay, yeah, I wanted to get a teleporter down here, but I just want to drag these up as much as possible. I guess you could argue that in that case it would have been useful because I would have had another probe. But I think mostly it's because I don't have the speed required yet. Like, when I get the next speed, and if I get like the suit in the wild or whatever, like, I think it's very useful then. Alright, let's go. for me, I think it mostly comes down to my econ is still so good. Like, there's still so many resources that just haven't gotten back to base yet. That essentially, it feels a little pointless to worry about increasing, like, the probe. Like, doing it more often right now. All kinds of resources around here. This is also what I mean. It's like, why do I need like multiple probes like constantly recharging? Like when I can just long-range memory probe and go get those. It's already gonna take me so much time to just get the things that I found with one probe. So just continuing to upgrade that. Okay, that's good. Get these, travel this way, grab some more stuff, more triangles, more water. This is doing a lot better. I could also put the teleport, the one-way teleport close to base instead, but whichever I want. See, this is what I mean, like I already have all of these resources just from one probe use. Let me drop most of these. Let's try to get up here. Don't worry about resources at all, just get up here. And carrying capacity is probably good, I would say. Seems to be a very big bottleneck of ours. Well, this is a straight laser damage check then, huh? Because they're all on the same side. Doesn't even matter how fast my laser is, it just matters how much damage it does. Grab this, and then just continue on our way. More resources. Oh, I keep forgetting about this teleporter. If I didn't forget about that teleporter, it might be useful. But since I always forget. See, now this is good. Now that I got the skeleton, now I'm gonna be really fast. I'm already carrying so many more things. Just get rid of these and then go find something to probe. Just go over here and probe, basically. Yep. I knew I'd find stuff eventually. You can already see that we're starting to get part of maybe needing drill strength again. But that shouldn't be hard to get when we're getting so many resources. Oh, we're close to the end of the run already. That's crazy. We'll see how long I want to go on this run, but I tend to like to go a little bit longer than is necessary. Try to actually kill the final wave. I'm not going to be too greedy here. I wanted to get more, but whatever. It's already too late for that, so no more greed. No greed, just fly up. No greed. Oh, that's a lot of resources. And now I might look a little stupid for not wanting to overcharge stuff when I have 26 water because I just keep getting it for some reason. Part of me is like, upgrade my lift. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think this stuff is mostly useless. And Vuln is good. We can get that. Activate on shield depletion. This is really good too. I'm not going to be able to stop these. Oh, the activate on shield depletion doesn't give me another one? Does it give me another one if I use it before? I'm not sure. This is fine to do. Let me read it. An additional time when the shield runs out. I'm confused. Oh, is it just because I think it's just because I got it so late that it didn't actually give me a charge, but this ability still worked. Yeah, that must be it. That makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna hold up. Get on the lift. Anything that's not on the lift is just trolling at this point. Get over here and get the rest of these resources. Probe while we're at it. Lots of stuff up there. I keep forgetting about this one-way teleporter. It's not in the best spot right now either. And the only way to reuse it is to actually use it in the first place, so... And I don't really want to teleport over there, so... Whatever. Get loads of resources here, hopefully... Hopefully we can get some good upgrades now. Really just trying to live as long as possible so that I can get many resources and hopefully actually survive the final wave without needing the relic thing. But just aiming to end the run would also be perfectly acceptable at this point. Alright. Now I'm gonna make my way back up. Get as many of these as I can without too significantly slowing me down. Alright. This is a lot. I could increase draw strength. What do I want? And just get the like Giga Laser basically. I should get the aim line as well if I'm gonna use this laser because it's so slow when you're firing. So if you're missing it, it's very annoying to deal with. Let me get the probe and then actually use this teleporter. Down here. Perfect. Now I'm regretting not getting the drill. This is brutal. Oh, it's a gadget. I guess I'll be a stun laser then. Actually, did I have two gadgets? I had probe and what else? I have probe and lift, which isn't anything. Like, that's not the second gadget that takes up space. Right, because you're always guaranteed a lift and a stun laser if you decide to choose it and you get enough gadgets in a run. But I thought I just had the probe. Yeah. So it can be something else too. A teleporter or a Drillburt. To be honest, I at this point in the run it feels a little unnecessary. I'm just going off and looking for stuff. Looking for something. Nothing. I didn't realize I was so close to the edge. That's fine. Okay. Try to get as many resources as I can here. $17, $18, $19. I want $20. I want $20 for the drill string. Whatever. This is fine. It's fine. That's also fine. Pop my invuln. Also, by the way, the invuln is like a set of, like, there's three different choices of an upgrade, and I chose the invuln, and invuln, you don't start with that one, so if you're confused about why you don't have it, that's because you haven't unlocked it yet. So you just have to win some runs with shield to continue to unlock the other abilities of that gadget. And I have all of those gadgets, so... Alright, so now I can come down here and get this. And hopefully I can get this drill. I mean, I say hopefully, but I can after this, for sure. I had like 19 and I needed 20. Okay, we're going to largely go to the right. We are pretty low. This is a large map instead of a huge map, so it's not quite as bad, like, depth-wise. The huge maps go for quite a while before you get to the end. I did a huge map with Drillburt, and just did the entire... I basically mined out the entire area just with Drillburt. It was really quite fun. The thing with Drillburt is you really need to, like, focus entirely on him, and then he's effective. You can't really half-ass Drillburt or he's worthless, but if you put all of your effort into using him, it's very useful. Okay, then I can get Drill Strength. Just a single level, I probably don't need another one on a large map. On a huge map, another level would be really nice, but yeah. Going for the next invuln is gain a long period of invuln when your dome is about to be destroyed. After that, your shield does not charge for the next battle. That doesn't seem that useful. Getting all these upgrades could be useful. Just going ahead and mining out some area over here. Maybe there will be a gadget somewhere. Nope. While we don't have much time, it's not a big deal. Get a probe. Oh yeah, I wanted to get the aim line. Auto aim, I don't know if that's that useful. It's probably useful for like the final wave, honestly. Okay, let's try to make as much use of our invuln time as possible. Kill as many people as possible, do another invuln, and just kill all of this. Kill the squid. Alright, come on, Snake. Right now. There wasn't anything over here, right? No. Literally nothing. Okay. Just had to give that a shot. See, like, you'd waste a lot of time without a probe to mine all that out. Ooh. That could be a gadget, of course, but yeah. I did mention earlier on that using a probe does entail that I might miss some gadgets. Joelbert and Blast Mining, I just don't care about either of these, honestly, at this point. Getting more triangles is perfectly fine. It will allow us to more easily beat the final wave. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We can go ahead and place a teleporter down here. Really trying to find more resources, but we're kind of at the point where we're mostly tapped out on resources, which pretty much means it's probably time to end the run. So we'll probably do that after just a little bit more. Maybe not after this wave, but very soon. I want to probe down here as well when I get the chance. Go on and grab as much of the loose ends as possible of resources still on the left. Recharge my probe. Next round we're gonna go straight down and try to probe down there. I don't see the point of any more carrying. And I mean, I want to save up for the faster laser, essentially. That's the most important upgrade right now. I'm gonna do my invuln so this squid doesn't hit it. And then I get the other invuln from the shield breaking. Break all of these, and then get this. Very nice. I'm gonna try not to heal like at all, because when you get the relic, of course you get a full heal. Alright, now I'm at the bottom. And I'm gonna want to pop my probe down here. So there's actually quite a few resources down here still. I said I wouldn't need the next level drill shrink, but now I'm like, maybe I should have it. This is kind of annoying. Well, apparently I need to be going this direction anyway for the objective, so I don't feel too bad about being over here. Oh, we're getting some iron down here. A little more than some, it appears. That's a lot of iron. More triangles is nice. It helps us with our opportunity of success at the final wave. I think we are most likely going to succeed. I have my teleporter ready. I'm going to use it so I can get right back down here next wave. Don't want to be too greedy. There's no reason to lose a one run due to greed when you're guaranteed to win. And we can get the move speed. Now, the double laser, I do not think is very good. It is a little hard to control, and it doesn't really, like, it doing less damage is really quite a problem. So I don't think that's a good option. This should hopefully be quick. I do hate how slow your laser is on like this kind of giga laser. I'm going to just manually press this. Invuln. Actually, I should not. If I'm going to invuln, I should ignore the little guys, obviously. Don't need to use any triangles yet. Use my teleporter. And get right back down here. I'm going to mine just a little bit this way before I probe. Tons of resources. I know it might seem overkill to do this, but I do like to beat the final wave if possible, and I'd like to be comfortable doing it. Plus, I just like enjoy like mining out as much as possible. I think it's reasonable. Go ahead and get some of this over here. It's not a big deal if I get all of it. I'm not really... The resources aren't really getting up there with the lift very often anyway. The lift can definitely be viable for that. It just matters about what you're focusing on, right? So right now we focused on the probe and our personal stats, so we didn't focus too much on the lift. It's just a matter of, you know, which you prioritize. Place another teleporter down here. And I would like to bind down there, but we are getting close to our time. Get as much as we can without dragging us down too greatly. A lot of resources are ending up just flying off the lift this way, and they'll never end up getting up here until I personally go and clean them up. But that's fine. We have lots of resources. It'll be okay. Carrying, still not really necessary. I kind of just want 30 to get the dissolved projectiles, and then maybe some shield upgrades and stuff. I'm going to manually invuln for these squids. One more squid? Yes. Well, we got him. Okay. I'm gonna come down and get this resource. And I'm also going to probe. Anything? Doesn't seem like it, so I'm gonna do a trip. Back up. Try to get any resources that I have thrown off the lift inadvertently. And continue to throw off more as I do that. And then I'm gonna come back down and do it again. this seems fine. Alright, now... Got that. What can I upgrade? I can get this, which is what I wanted. And... I don't want to get this until we're at the final wave. I don't even know if it's necessary then either, but whatever. What I want to do right now is just go this way and try to probe anything like this big chunk, perhaps. Might have something, probably not. I might really just be at the limit at this point. Well, we still have more. Don't worry about that one, it'll break, it'll be fine. Make our way through here and then get back up here, that'll also break, it's no big deal. Charger probe. Let's use a single triangle. I think we can buy these two. Maybe I went in overcharged stuff. Maybe that wasn't smart. Do a little invuln for that squid. Get this one as well. Don't want to use too many triangles, but we did want to use at least one to be safe here. And get the squid soon. Did I? I did place a teleport. Nice. Maybe do another probe over here. That seems to be mostly all of the places we can mine over here. And go down here a bit, but it's probably the floor. Yeah, essentially. Yep. More triangles is always good. Now it gets really difficult to really explore more here. Our teleporter has recharged, that's what that sound is, and now... I mean, it seems like we have everything. I don't know, did I miss something? There might be more down here, but... yeah, there's a little bit more down here. Probably not even that much. Water. We can try to probe it, but, you know. Go ahead and grab anything that I missed over here. Did I drop anything else? No? Was it just that? Okay. Back up we go. Grab this as well. I still don't want to end the run quite yet. Soon, but not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and manually do my involve. Try to get this big guy. These as well. And this guy. And my probe is already there. Go ahead and teleport down here. Get down here and do another probe. Wow. It really just is dead. That's it. That's basically the run then, huh? Like, this is the bottom. So now it's just finding the relic. I did want to do just a little check to make sure it's at the wall, but yeah, it appears it is just at the wall, and we're just gonna get the rest of the relic uncovered. Alright, where are these wires leading? They're going to the right. There could be resources over here too, but essentially we've mined out the entire map at this point, so it's mainly going to be about just uncovering the rest of this. That was probably all of them. Didn't I find 4? How many are there in large? Probably about 4. This is going that way. Go down here. We are gonna need a few trips just to actually get it all mined out. Alright, we found the big one. I'm gonna go up now, just to be safe. And yes, of course I could have done this a long time ago, but it's not really the point. Now, I don't have much. Overcharge seems fine to me. And then we can overcharge it ourselves. It's not going to be a great overcharge because I haven't upgraded the overcharge, but I don't really have much else to spend. So what, you're just going to give me melee units? I'm not gonna die to that. Alright. Back to whacking this stuff. I think I've done all of these. No, there's a gray wire, so there's one that I've missed somewhere. Let me probe over here. Yeah, they're at this point, they're like, just finish the run. We don't have any more resources for you. If you wanted more, you should have gone huge, which is fine. I don't exactly want to go much longer, so this works perfectly fine. There is gray wire. I think it's just going to be right up here. You can see this gray wire going up. Oh, I just never touched it. My bad. I thought I already found that one, so that was interesting. I'm missing one over here somewhere. I wonder how long this one goes on, because the other one went quite far. It went past, like, this wall, right? So, maybe. Oh, it's just right here. So this should be a victory for us now. We just gotta get our relic up. Yeah. So I mentioned before that Brutal is quite easy, but I do have trouble occasionally. I've lost a couple of runs earlier, and it's kind of getting to the next difficulty is gonna be quite a challenge. I can overcharge it. I wasn't sure if I could overcharge it when I got the relic there, but now I can. We are at full health. We have 2 invulns, big laser, lots of triangles. We're going to be perfectly fine. I'm gonna pop my invuln just to deal with all of this stuff. I'm gonna keep my eye on the health more than anything. Couple of triangles, some more triangles. These squids are quite a problem. Let's get these squids done. We might lose this one. There's so many enemies. Get rid of that squid. Keep healing. Kill as many of these melee guys as possible. I don't think we're winning this one. We tried. Yeah, I think it's really hard to win without being on a huge map. All of my victories have been on huge maps. This is quite a lot to deal with without having all the resources that a huge map gives you. But we still won the run, we just didn't beat the final wave. That's okay. And of course we don't unlock anything because we've unlocked everything for the shield. Anyway, that does it for that run, so until then, see you next time.